All right. Good evening, everybody. It is a Saturday. It is a Saturday. And what a Saturday it is. It is the best day because it is Drake Day. Howdy, howdy, Dragnos. Hey, Kai. Hey there, Adam. Hey, Ken. Howdy, Too Fast. Hey, Gideon. That's right, Coyote. That's right. I want to do some things with the clipper. Just want to mess around with it. Who can? Good luck, buddy.
Welcome to the ASOP.
I would say it is definitely better with friends. I think I've already got my clipper here.
Goodbye.
You know, I'm in live. I don't need that. Hey, Troy. We gotta put on a skin. Gotta have a paint job. A flood. It's been so long since I've actually messed around with size 1 components. Yeah, Gideon, I think it's a temporary screw up. It's happened multiple times before in the past. They'll ride it eventually. But eventually it can be a long time. How is it, Talos? Good. Glad to hear. You know, Coyote, okay, I feel the same. I don't know why, but I hate using ladders in video games. I don't know what it is. I wonder if I could stick something right there. Okay, this is gonna sound dumb, but okay, so on the bookstore, like the little trailer that the bookstore is in, the little, what do you call it, the jack, you know, that you have to spin around so you can like lift it up and down, put it like on the trailer hitch and whatnot. There's been this little tiny rock hanging out on the little stand for that. And I don't know how, but it has survived about... Oh, that was loud. Does it always? Sorry, I got in it like about 10 minutes ago. I was like, you know what? I guess I could actually be streaming. But anyway, this little rock has been hanging out on that little jack stand for like 120 miles now. And, I don't know, it's just fun to see. It's like, oh, hey, our little rock buddy's still there. This makes me want to put like little tiny items on and see how long they actually last. Yeah, Coyote, like, when I worked at Best Buy, I had to climb a ladder every night to double check the lock on the roof access to make sure nobody could sneak in. And, like, it wasn't as annoying because I didn't have to carry anything with me, but I still had to climb the ladder all the way to the roof. All right.
You are clear to launch. You are
There we
clear to launch. You are clear to launch.
Oh, Coyote, that is nice. Like, I don't mind doing... Trying to figure out how to avoid hand cranking and hand
And please visit again.
employment. I don't mind manually operating it. But man, a drill would be nice.
Landing gear up.
Tell me more. No, I know what you meant. I know what you meant, Coyote. Hello, Zeta. I gotta say, it doesn't handle badly. I mean, honestly, Arcturus, I don't even mind that it takes, like, what, a minute tops? Oh, that white on the wing is nice. Hey guys, what's black and white and red all over? The Drake Clipper. Yeah, Zenith, YouTube's been goofy. Although, what is this, like, two-stroke engine sound? Why does it... Why does it sound like an idling go-kart? Like a weed eater? Like, it sounds like a Stirling engine. Which, I mean, you know, knowing Drake, that's probably what they used. Yeah, Biker, not a fan. And, beggars, this is the... firewall. You know what, let's just go to Arc L4, why not? You know, Granules, I haven't even looked at the shower yet. But honestly, I'm kind of thinking about picking one of these bad boys up. Now, your personal storage. Okay, I want to know what this is. I keep running into this. No appropriate item. Like, am I supposed to hang clothes there? Okay, so that's got to be like our food nozzle. Are you the bathroom? I don't like that my toilet comes already... Okay, no, it wasn't open. It just kind of slides in. I had a shower that liked to do that. Hey, Ty. I did, Gideon. I did get some CIG goodies. In fact, this clipper is designed to be given away, which we'll probably do during the actual week. We're not going to do it tonight. Oh, you can hang posters. You know, I have actually never once utilized any of my decoration subscriber flair. Like, now that you can actually decorate your hanger, I have never once done it. I was just like, neat, that's for other people, and then just went on, kept doing other things. You know, Talos, that's not a bad idea. I guess I could also upgrade mine, too. Seriously, like, it's got, like, 5 engines. Why does it sound like an idling little two-stroke? I made a mistake going to Arc L4. I've become way too complacent in my size 3 quantum drives. And, like, okay, it is also kind of ugly as sin. It feels like something that you would see on, like, a 70s or 80s sci-fi novel cover, where they, like, just let the artist go wild. So it was like, I'm gonna make some kooky stuff. Which is fine. It's just, you know, hideous. But it's kind of like a wart, because as much as I hate it, it's starting to grow on me. Really, Arcturus? Okay. That's a hot take. Like, I'm not gonna, you know, like, tell me more. Oh, beggars, that is cute. And of course, we still have our fan. Of course, you can... No, go away. You can still lose a finger in it. I appreciate that. I appreciate the lack of safety. Man, this thing is actually very, for its size, a lot of pitch and yaw. Yeah, Arcturus. It's like the Drake Sulet. So, the whatever you want to call it. And what are you? Now, what's an MSR doing all the way out here at Arc L4? Well, you know, Dragnos, it's funny. The Corsair originally came from the Caterpillar command module, and I feel like this kind of came from the Corsair. So it's like all of Drake's modern descendants come from the Caterpillar command module. You know, Arcturus, that actually makes a lot of sense. I do like that it folds up a heck of a lot better than the Corsair, though. Like, the wings don't extend that much further off the body.
Landing complete. Pleasant stay.
Actually, how much fuel do we have? I'm sorry, Face, what? You can call this thing from a mining outpost? Okay, well that's a guaranteed buy. Are you sure, Face? Are you... I'm gonna go test that. It's not that I don't believe you. I want to see it for myself, you know? Hey, Yellow. Yeah, beggars, I like how they had discount John Wick. That was an interesting decision. Oh, actually, you know what? I just realized. We're here. We're at a... What do you call that? A place. Heck yes, Yellow. God, it's so hideous. Oh, I hate that that thing is growing on me. Like, God forbid Drake have anything slightly
Welcome to the
pretty
ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
or even symmetrical.
Your vehicle has been moved to a please visit.
We're gonna, while I'm here, we're gonna do something. Hey, serious? Yeah, Arcturus, it's kind of like a, oh, what's that dog? A Shar-Pei? Like, I think that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, kind of like a Shar-Pei puppy, you know? It's like, why does it look like this? Like, it's so pitifully ugly, you can't help but like it. Yeah, now the buck is pretty. Buck also has symmetry. And yeah, Biker, the Cutlass is symmetrical. The Buccaneer is symmetrical. The, Dragonfly is symmetrical. So is the Vulture. I want to see if a rock fits in this thing. Because if a rock fits in this thing, it is the perfect, like, solo miner ship. Because it's got the med bed for topping off your fluids, or if you get, I don't know, too hot or whatever. Went to the wrong place. Hey, Zapper. Yellow, I don't think the Herald really gets to do anything yet. Well, we're gonna find out if the rock fits. I mean, you're probably right, Biker. That'd make it too cool. Well, we're gonna try it anyway. Listen, I've tried to squeeze a lot of things into places that I had no business squeezing them. I went the wrong way again, didn't I? I sure did. That's it, Sapper. It is an ugly little mug, and yet, somehow, I've become slightly enamored by it. Hey, AMD. Yes, medicine has been taken. You know, serious, we could toss a dragonfly in.
Welcome to the ASOP
You know, you would think that if they made a ship this tall, they would at least make it where it can go mining. But I guess you could use an Atlas G over that, couldn't you?
Your vehicle has please visit us again.
Oh, okay. It's just gonna spawn out right here. Oh, yeah, Troy. I mean, like, listen, we're not even gonna talk about the hand wavium that CIG has to their ships. Otherwise, we'd never We never talk about anything else. Also, Unholy, it's good to see it. You're gonna have to excuse me. For whatever reason, YouTube is having issues with its, what do you call those? Actual names. Wow, can I not even drive one of these things on flat land?
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
I don't like this new bug where the screen goes unresponsive halfway into doing something. Oh.
Please visit us again.
Also don't like that. They had the whole up, down, like they were really proud of that. And suddenly I'm just getting ships spawning all over. You know, you might be right. You might be right. I gotcha, rogue. I'll try to memorize it. Like, sometimes I'm lucky and I can go off, like, either the name close to it if people keep that close to the profile picture. Although I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember every name. Oh, this ain't gonna work, but we're gonna give it the old college try. Well, you know, the stream brought to you by Vaseline. Yeah. That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. Hey, Cerrone. Maybe if we back it in. Oh, am I kidding? It's like trying to throw a hallway down a hot dog. No, yeah, we tried. Yeah, Kai, I don't think a mule is gonna fit either. Like, we'll be lucky to get a dragonfly in there. Well, we tried. We tried. That's what matters. You know, Anubis, you have a very good point there, and I know it would probably make the ship OP, but what if they made a cargo grid along there, along the top, you know? Like, you can have your cargo grid right here, and then like a 1 SCU grid that just extends that away. I think that'd be neat. I mean, granted, you'd have to take that out first to get to this cargo, but it wouldn't be anything worse than, like, the Zeus CL. I do, DPT, but what is time? Yeah, Coyote, let's try a dragonfly. I don't have a Star Kitten dragonfly yet, so we'll just have to pull out a regular one. Oh, kid, what's wrong with the docking collar? Is it busted right now?
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle
Yeah,
retrieval
Kai, like the
system.
ox would work. Ox would work really well for that. Now, the thing is, one day I will have me a Star Kitten dragonfly. I'm probably gonna have to cough up the money.
Your vehicle has please visit us
Just
again.
buy me my own referral. Unless anybody wants to join the game right now who doesn't have the game yet.
To the ASOP
Hint.
vehicle retrieval system.
Hint. and not at all me desperately pushing that because I've been chasing that little pink whale for the last, I don't know what, 9 years? Yeah, Troy, like, nobody's saying it's aesthetically pleasing. Gosh, this is such a big bike. You think they're ever going to rework this thing, make it smaller? They need to. And add storage. Every other bike in the world has storage now. Yeah, but Ken, you want it, right? You spend money on you.
Your systems are online.
Yeah, Rogue. Like, it feels like they were watching the Gatek Suirlin come out and like, write that down, write that down. We're also going to have a 3-story New York apartment.
Landing.
Yeah, they could still make it smaller though. Like, okay. In 2018, they actually had a model Dragonfly
To the ASOP
at
vehicle
CitizenCon.
retrieval system.
And it was actually much smaller. It was only like 1/3 or 2/3 the size of a regular Dragonfly, and it was still huge in comparison.
Vehicles, your vehicle has please visit us again.
Yeah, but Jen, you want that, you want the what do you call it? The referral token, the point, the referral point, right? See, Mazer, I'm only cool with the size. The size gives me, like, weight to throw around, you know? Because let's be honest, the Dragonfly is not exactly a, a rugged vehicle. Oh, beggars, I know the C8R will not fit in there. Well, at least it can, but with a lot of finagle.
Launch complete.
Yeah, Kai, it was not a 1-for-1. It was a scale model. Ooh, one of these things is not like the other. I'm glad that my speed limiter only goes from 0 to 14 and I can't, you know. No, really? You're telling me the Atlas is too tall? And yeah, this is as low as I can get. I can't get any lower. Wow, okay, so this thing is just really anti-vehicle. Now, Waffle, you've got a point there. You know, Anubis, that works. I don't like the idea of having to tractor beam the thing in there, you know?
Complete.
Oh, that thing is a big chunky. We haven't tried the Pulse yet. Yeah. We're just gonna spin. Okay, so I can't. Come on, let's rotate. Oh, this thing has problems. This thing has a lot of problems. Yeah, they still spin all right. Guys, I'm gonna say no on the dragon. So anyway, I guess we'll try a pulse.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Ah.
Vehicles, your vehicle, please visit us again.
You know, Anubis, that would be a good explanation. Did I not?
Welcome to the
Do I have too many
ASOP
vehicles
vehicle
out or
retrieval
something?
system.
Is that it?
Vehicle selected. Please visit us again.
Aw, kid, you ain't gotta do that, buddy. I'll do it. Maybe I'll just buy something and use it as a giveaway or whatever.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval
You know, maybe
system.
the clipper is just for people that like to walk.
Vehicles, please visit us
Although,
again.
don't let me forget, I do need to make a stop by Arc L1. Got some gold that I need to finish unloading. All right. Shoot, we can probably even 180 in here. Well, we can pulse it up. Ken, what's the price of the oxen raft right now? Because remember, they're about to jack the price of the raft. I like that you can operate those separately. That way you don't have to take two ladders up. Oh, Coyote. You know, Coyote, you're actually almost not wrong there. Thank you, by the way. I do love this thing. I am going to have to pick one up. Sadly, Wilder, I think the Atlas is too tall. Tell you what, I will try at the next destination.
Quantum fuel is at 100%.
Gian, is the raft available right now? Because if it is, it might be worth picking up like a CCU to it. And Arcturus, the hull A is going up too.
Launch complete.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, Rogue, but Drake ships are not good at hauling vehicles.
Thank you. And please visit again.
Jackal, the Ox is a variant of the Golem. It hauls 64 SCU. Instead of a miner, it's a cargo hauler. Oh no, look at that. A ship abandoned. And is that a salvation that I spy? We should investigate. Someone could be hurt. You know, Indrid, I have no idea. I didn't spot any last time I was there, but I wasn't looking too hard for those either. Oh, he's landing in it. Oh, ooh, that actually... Oh, that actually works really nice for the salvation. Check that out, guys. That's a really good fit inside the Carrack. I mean, granted, good luck getting the SCU down to the cargo bay, but hey! Alright, I gotta make a pit stop by Arc L1. Finish selling off all that gold I have tied up. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, Rogue. Ooh, louder, is it really? Yeah, it doesn't sound like they've been working on it. You know, Coyote, I guess that makes it like the dinghy. Yeah, Indrid, the thing is, they haven't really changed a lot of the IAE, oh darn, since its inception. So it's like, for a lot of us who've done it a lot, like once you've been there, you've kind of seen it all. And it's fun to go to the show floor and look at it. But there's so many things that seem to get in the way of actually getting there. Yeah, Water, that sounds right. Because the first concept was like tons of tiny boxes. And it turns out people don't want to move tons of tiny boxes. I don't want to move 301 SCU boxes. Like, that's just not using space efficiently. I think aliens would also come to the same conclusion that if you pack boxes in tightly, you utilize your space better than spreading them all out across the ship like it's some sort of, I don't know, Hobbitshire cluttercore style freight setup. Yeah, Wolf. A lot of people have been hanging around the OMs and just blowing up anybody who comes through. Because, you know, psychopaths. You know, Disco, okay, it's kind of growing on me. Here's the thing, Disco, this is gonna sound dumb, but I almost wish I could trade my Corsair for it. And I know that it does not compete on the same stage as the Corsair, it's just I don't use my Corsair. But I could use this, like it's actually quite nimble. It's not a tub. Like, it lands well, doesn't take up a horrendous amount of space because of the wings. Actually seems to have a pretty decent fuel tank. That's right, Kino. Drake is the only way to fly. Unless, of course, you actually need to do something they don't have a ship for. Indrid, I believe that. The thing I like about the Salvation is, one, it's a super tiny ship. So it just... Although I do have to get used to how tall this thing is. But, you know, like, no winglets, no, like, long extended parts. Just kind of a chunky monkey. And not even a big one at that. Yeah, Coyote, if they had one extra fold point... Okay, well, that's annoying. There we go. But this is a nice all-in-one runabout. Like, honestly, it kind of feels like it should almost replace the Cutlass. Problem is, I can't get rid of my Cutlass because it's the best in show 2949 Cutlass. Wilder, maybe. I know right now our contracts are a little messed up. Yeah, I can't unload 6 boxes. I can only unload 1. That's cool. A good economy, ladies and gentlemen. A good economy. Hundreds, if not thousands of players. And there is a single station in all of Stanton you can take gold to. How much will they take? Not even 530 SCU. Well, Ken, I don't want to. It's pretty. It's pink and white. Oh, it's pretty. Hey, Davey. What the shit is this in-game shit? Davey, it's not you. YouTube is having a fit. And also, I will attempt to get an Atlas in here, but I don't think an Atlas is going to walk up this ramp.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
I mean, water, it feels like a trade-off. Like, you know, the Cutlass, it's a great ship for 2 people and the cargo. But it basically can haul a little bit or do a little bit of combat. This thing is like the crafting, the med bed and stuff already baked into it. You know, Disco, I still have to get the Twitch drop armor. Yes, Indrid, that is also correct. Contracts back up yet? Oh, look at that. They are back up. And it looks like I still have the same... That ain't happening. You know, you think they'd vary these up a little bit. It seems like a lot of poor Tressor to Ruin and back. Yeah, I don't think that's fitting. We're gonna give it a go, but I don't think that's fitting. They always spawn on this side, so we're just gonna walk it over here. See, Ken, did we ever figure out if the thing actually has pilot weapons? Because I know was it last night when I was attempting it?
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval
Night before
system.
last. We kind of got shut off all of a sudden. And that was unceremonious. Yeah, see, Jack, well, that's the way I feel. I like the bed in it. I like the cargo space. Like, it's a lot easier to get cargo into the Perseus, but... Okay, so dual size 3s and torp control. That torpedo control works for all of about 5 seconds before they close the gap on you. That's my issue. And sneak it sure is. It's actually what I use for doing all my interstellar hauling. Like, it would be easier to load a C2. Man, yeah, I don't think that's gonna fit. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like they could have made that fit. Well, we tried, so the only thing that fits in here is a pulse. I feel like they could have adjusted that slightly, but I guess they knew what they were doing. Yeah, Dragnose, I figured Atlas mining would at least, you know, like, this thing would be the perfect setup for either a rock or an Atlas. Because you've got the med bed, you know, the crafting, all that. Be the perfect setup, but no. Sneak, what do you mean with the doors? I mean, shoot, we can find out. Yeah, you know, it probably would, but how are we gonna get it out in a gravity atmosphere? Endred, you should be able to, back where the grid is on the rear. I mean, you can't fit much, but...
You are clear to launch.
Where's my calculator? There's my calculator. Yeah, Sneak, they're supposed to have a middle state. The problem is they have to pretty much rebuild the ship for it, because right now it cannot support 3 states. Looking for something under 64 SCU that we can test the Ox with.
We're sorry. You've exceeded the allotted time.
You know what?
for
We'll do a
We will have to return your ship to
two-part
Sora.
run. Why not?
Landing gear up.
Probably gonna regret this, but you know.
Shield system offline.
Yeah, Sneak, like it's intended, but we probably won't see it for a long time. Oh yeah, Kino, that's pretty much all it is, except... Well, it does have the tractor beam on it, doesn't it? We're gonna try that out. We're gonna see how well that tractor beam works. Seriously, why does it sound like a 2-stroke? Also, they could have given this thing more missiles. This thing should totally have size 5s. Hey, Raymond. Hey, Gino, I don't see why not. Like all the weapons and whatnot. Granted, you're not going to have a big grid to work with, but... Kid, I don't think it does. I don't think I can really check weapons from here. Because it's what? What is it? 6 size, 3 mounts, 2 size, 3 mounts. odd because the Cutlass, which has a much smaller area for missiles, can do size 4.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Gear down.
Thank you, Talos. Yeah, a total of 8 size 3. It's a, it's a fake CRT.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
It's for fun. Nice, Endrid. Yeah, that's probably the way to go right there. And Kino, I have no idea. I haven't actually taken this thing into combat yet.
Welcome.
Ox.
to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
Let's pull out the Ox. All right, we're gonna test the Ox now.
Vehicles, your vehicle.
Where is my? There you are. All right, we're gonna pretty much do this job twice over using the golem. But I could do the big ship, but I just want to see how the golem flies. Seems fun. Yeah, I do wish that the Clipper had those little VTOLs. That would be fun. Okay, this thing is supposed to have a tractor. Let's see how that works. Oh, Kino, don't give in. You still have all the torpedoes. It's cute that this thing has guns.
Landing gear up.
All right. Enter remote. You know what? How about we deploy the turret? Oh my god, look at that. Look at that smart turret placement. Gee golly, Whitaker's Batman. That'd be nice, Arcturus. You know, I've got the Loner Polaris because of the Kraken, and that thing is kind of slowly growing on me. Yeah, Kai. Whoops. It's actually a well thought out turret. Turns out having an extendo arm isn't a bad idea. interesting and well thought out design.
You are clear to launch.
It's so cute and fat. Like I can just keep the turret going back there too. Like that's nice. Feels like it might be slightly slower than the other golem, but we also are kind of full on cargo.
Thank you. And please visit.
This is oh farts. This is going to Port Tressler. That's a drive. I goofed, guys. Sneak, this is the Golem Ox. It is a Drake cargo ship. Holds 64 SCU. And that's about what it's got going for it. You pretty much have a cockpit and a grid. I goofed. That's gonna be 5 minutes. Well, I guess we've got time to talk about our feelings. You know, Kino, that's a good question. We can look it up. Go to Urkel. Good old Urkel. See what Urkel does. You know, Kelly, I don't know. I feel like with engineering coming, might be nice to have ballistics after all. Okay, so the golem has 0.95 SCU for the quantum. And yeah, the Oct has 1.1, so that's more, I guess. Yeah, Raymond, I mean, they basically just made it slightly wider. You guys will forgive me if I take a faster ship back, right? Or don't finish this contract? What's wrong with it, Arcturus? You don't like it? Oh, really, Arcturus? That's no good. Yeah, Disco, I might do that, just so it doesn't take 20-30 minutes to finish this off. Or I might just not finish this contract and do a another Interstellar, if you guys are cool with that, because I really want to finish unlocking those all the way. That is true, Kino. You can do that. Ah, yes, Coyote. Tell you what, once I drop this stuff off at Microtech, we can do that. Actually, you know what? Since I'm not going to complete this job, I'll just fly this stuff down to a Microtech outpost to see how it handles in 1G. How does that sound? Yeah, Andrew, they're having to rework a lot of coolers, how they cool, things like that. Let's see. It's not going anywhere where we're gonna get shot. I bet this thing. Wait, I think Deltona doesn't. Where is? 22 should be good. Where's 18? Let's try 13. That should still be in the sunlight.
Quantum drive is now on.
Well, Raymond, you got a point. You do have a point there. But if you think about it, we're doing a lot of those for testing purposes. So, you know.
Quantum drive.
Hey, Squirrel, yes, pills have been taken. That's right, Rebel. It is the best day. Oh, yeah, look, it's another one of me. I'm glad, Raven. Raven, how have you been feeling, by the way? Have you been feeling any better after the whole, you know, hospital stay? I will say with cargo, it does not feel as nimble as a regular golem. Which, I mean, you know, I've got, what, 50 some odd cargo aboard, 54. So I think that's only fair. Hey, Pete. Oh, there's a shiv here. Well, that would light me up, wouldn't it? Yeah, Andrew, I'm sorry. Probably no weapons this year. I have engine damage. Did I do that? Hey, it does have VTOL though. Must have knocked into an engine while moving a box. Maybe? Huh. Yeah, whatever.
Engines offline.
Yeah, it can. Like the whole Herc series takes so long to get in and out and out. And that's definitely not coming from me, right? Hey, Baba.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval
Yeah,
system.
Indrid, you're probably gonna have to fight over that one. And oh my goodness.
Your insurance claim has
Yeah, I
been
can wait
sent.
around 2 minutes to watch that thing spawn.
Thank you.
We can wait 2 minutes, right? We'll just, you know, look at this Perseus. Yeah, no, Ken, I definitely agree with you. When it comes to cargo, Guy, is that you? It is you. Like, the Crusader ships have never been my favorite because of how long it takes to really do anything with them. When it comes to, like, the Hercules series. Yeah, Disco, I need to, don't I? Sorry, like, why is the air quality bad here? Yeah, see, Andrew, I'm a big fan of the S-71. Because the thing is, I'm not the best shot. So being able to shoot as fast as I can tap it is really nice. Because, like, is it going to one-shot anybody? No. No. You know, Troy, I've heard that before. I'm actually okay with the name Pedro for him. I forget how this thing works. Does it actually stop on anything? Oh, yeah, it does. Look at that. No, don't come back. Can I throw it? All right. What do you guys think? Red or blue? Everybody take bets. All right, before we go see what it is, how about we make we'll make it a poll. And you guys can vote. There you go. Troy, blood doesn't count. All right. I think everyone's had time to make their decision between one of two colors. Let's go see what the answer is. Answer is blue. I guess this gives me the chance to actually be like Watto. Like, alright, we're gonna bet for the boy's life. Red or blue, Jedi? Why can't I? Why can't I throw it? Okay, well I can't. I guess I can place it. There we go. Not the same, but still. Feels like I cheated. Well, you know, for those of you that won, good job. I have no prize for you. Except the satisfaction of, you know, you won.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
All right, we ready for this?
Vehicle selector, please visit us again. Goodbye.
Oh, that's stupidly heinous. Oh, that's so dumb. It's bigger than the pad. Why can you spawn it here? Right, Raymond? Oh, Kino, I wish. Okay, well then how am I gonna... You guys feel like that's intended? Because I don't feel like that's intended. I don't feel like it's supposed to be able to spawn here since the landing gear is too big for the pad. You know, that's right, Pete. Hold on.
That's Star Citizen, baby.
Yeah, that's gonna get patched for sure. Let's see if it's even still like on the pad for me to despawn it.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been moved to us.
All right, so we've stored it. Let's retry it.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Vehicles, your vehicle, please visit us again. Goodbye.
Well, at least it's consistent. Son of a... I guess it's not. I hate that. That's one of the biggest issues on Star Citizen. It's a lack of consistency. Like even the issues can't be consistent. Like I can make it into that. See that's flyable. At no point was this thing ever supposed to spawn on this tiny little pad. That's gonna have to get fixed. Like if the Aurora can't do it, this thing sure as heck can't do it. Also, it bothers me that, like, okay, why can't that be right there? And then we could just have a ladder right there, so you can just ladder. Also, I like how you can fly with the ship before you technically turn it on.
Thank you. Please visit your aircraft. Your systems are online.
Well, that's nice, Pete. But you could totally get them up and down with a ladder there, Disco. I think. Maybe not. Maybe they tried. Guy, do you want to go do something with that monstrous thing? I don't know, bounties or something? Nah, Raymond, you can just take off. Although they'll probably get really ticky at me for trying to land there again.
Landing gear down.
Yeah. Yes, they will. You know, Injured, I actually don't have a Talon right now, so I cannot check. Hey, Gold.
Landing complete.
You know, I can believe that. I've got
Engines offline.
a Keychron keyboard that I'm using right now. So I'm about to start taking apart my other one so I can swap the switches. Yeah, Alec. I want that a lot. I want them to go... I want them to make special, like, classes for ships. And then have at least one for each ship manufacturer. Alright, what do you guys think? Should we go blow stuff up with the Perseus? Or do hauling? Gold, it's nice. Like, it's not as nimble as the regular golem. But, oh, Gold, have you seen the extendo tractor beam on this thing? Check this out. Here, I'm gonna show that off right quick. They did a really good job how the tractor beam works on this.
Engines online. Launch complete.
Oh, I do appreciate that, Raymond. All right, so check this out. Let's say we're doing golem stuff, right?
Landing complete. Engines.
All right. So the tractor beam is right there, and you might ask yourself, how in the world is that useful? Well, by hitting the deploy turret button, it goes all the way out and has a cool little rail, making it actually quite useful. Well, you see, Kino, I was thinking about doing the intergalactic ones. And the problem with those is you actually need a lot of cargo. Yeah, look at that. Look how useful that is. Like, that actually works really well. And unlike the raft, you don't have to get out of your seat to use it. I mean, granted, it's a golem, so you can't get out of your seat, but you know what I mean. But yeah, it works pretty well. does feel a little bit more nimble now. Now that I haven't stuffed it with cargo like a Thanksgiving turkey. And just to not be a jerk, let's go send that stuff down. This isn't where it goes, but still. They're not blocking the elevator. Fine, you know what? They come out. Ooh, wait, I can actually test that here. Crap! Alright, you guys ready? Whee! Wow, that had no no velocity. There we go. You could play box golf with that. Yeah, Kai, this thing gets a lot of distance with this Logitech mouse wheel. You gotta know when to... Dang, that too went really far. My bounty's at... Oh, it's Microtech. I'll take it. Wait. Yeah, okay.
Can't hear. I'm tracking your progress. Watch yourself.
Let's try this MRT, shall we? Yeah, Ty, the tractor beam changes were sadly needed. And they've finally been addressed. You know, Troy does kind of feel like that, doesn't it? Just heinously ugly at times. Tell you what, Kai. I don't know if this is shared to you or not. Let me just unmark this one. I may have shared you the wrong contract. Yep, I did. Raymond, they do feel good. They feel very forgiving for new players, as long as those new players don't get shot. Clipper is, of course, a generalist. Ox being nothing but cargo, I kind of hesitant on because when you're a new player, you kind of want to try everything.
Enjoy the world. System check. Landing gear raised.
Well, I think it's 100% on the opposite side of the planet. Okay.
Shields on.
Watch this big turret actually do something. It does feel a little anaconda-y, doesn't it? Coyote, I did not. I have not messed with the
System is off.
salvation since then.
Weapons system is on.
Raymond, I don't think I have.
Is now on.
I did it with the salvation. But I do need to with this thing.
Auto drive is now
Thing is also kind of fast. Well, that's a tiny ship, Raymond. You didn't miss too much.
shields are on. Radar contact.
What is our... You know, I feel like this thing should have a lot more power plant to it, but maybe that's just me being greedy. Wow, I like how it takes like a minimum of 3 pips just for engines, though.
Radar contact.
Yeah, Raymond, I feel kind of silly using a Perseus against an arrow. Like, there might be other targets in the area eventually, but... Oh, here he coming. Light him up. Light him up, Kai.
Enemy down.
I don't know if we got him with a boom cannon, but we got him. I don't think that was a small multi-crew craft. I feel like that was a small solo crew craft. Light her up, Kai. Not sure it's tracking properly anymore. Well, you see, Adam, I don't think those will fit all right on the Perseus. Alright, let's see what else we got. Hey, Betty. Oh, that poor guy's name is Splashback. What is my bounty hunting rep? Ah. Not that much.
Hey, it's Kid. Saw that you're picking up another bounty. Good luck with this one.
Well, Betty, that's all up to Kai. It's his ship. Although I might do some hauling after this one.
Quantum drive is now. Quantum drive is now. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now.
Okay, I get that.
Radar contact.
Oh, what do we have? That's, I mean, I guess that could technically be a multi-cruise ship, but that doesn't feel like it's in the spirit of things, now does it?
Radar contact.
Oh my, a Hornet. Let him have it, Kai. Nice.
Just got confirmation that Billy's
We need something cutlass-sized to hit. Yep, saw that coming. Nice. I was wondering why you were spinning the guns, Kai. Maybe it'll unlock here in just a second.
Shields.
Although maybe this is our new trick to be able to fire while in nav mode.
Ballistics ammo. No.
Nope, that's okay. We're just gonna eat some ammo.
Ballistics out of ammo.
Any of these we can handle with the Perseus. Actually, we could. If Brios will actually spawn the cargo. That's the big issue. Beggar's Nix has been having a lot of issues. That's one of the reasons I've been kind of avoiding it. You know what? Screw it. Let's try it out.
Quantum drive is now on.
Okay, when you get back in, we'll probably dock somewhere and refill on ammo.
Quantum drive is
I'm gonna try, Raymond, if it'll give me the cargo. Sometimes it doesn't.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now on.
Yeah, you're good, Kai. We're actually just at a pad anyway, so. Okay, yeah, you're in. Alright, good deal. And maybe we can rearm here. What did they take out being able to rearm at pads? Can't remember if that was a thing.
Landing gear deployed.
Pete Tuesday. Which sadly I might not be here on Tuesday because we're going to be working the store on Tuesday. Oh, did someone? Okay, so did someone leave a ship on the boat? But they did. They did. How am I doing? Oh, okay. This thing is actually smaller than I always think it is, so. We'll just back it up a little bit so the cargo can be, you know, loaded properly. Wait, hold on. Let me also see about refilling that ammo. Yeah, I forget what event we're working Tuesday, but I'm never gonna say no to money. And I enjoy working the bookstore. Yeah, Raymond. You know, I've flown the Polaris for so long that flying this just feels, it almost feels small, you know? Because the Polaris has so much going on with it. Yeah, Coyote, give me a bit. I'll take a look. You know, that's very... It almost feels like Bo-Katan Mandalorian style armor. Holy crap, I think it actually spawned all the cargo. What is eating our frames? It's just something near there. Okay, so it's too high. That's workable. Thank you, Kai. Actually, you know what we'll do? We'll do it that style. There we go. All right, up and at 'em. Oh, Ty, yes. It would have to increase dramatically. You know, like, That's one of my issues with the TAC. The Star Lancer TAC dedicates so much room to its little bay for the what is it? The Mirai, not a TIE fighter. And realistically right now, there's really no point in using it. Oh yeah, no, I'm sure it won't go anywhere. I just mean for grid capability.
100%. Take off. Shields.
Fury, that's it. Thank you. Yeah, Gold, I feel like they just didn't really know what else to throw in there. Which is fine, like, you know, people do like their snubs. I think they've also realized that not having docking is probably the best idea. Because, don't they still have issues with the poor Merlin?
Auto drive is out.
Yeah, Raymond, like, imagine the ships in Star Trek not having med bays. It's like, oh, we took a shot, my computer exploded. Oh god, not this audio issue for 4 minutes straight. Okay, well maybe audio will come back once we get there. I don't know about that, kid. I mean, shoot, the Fury is so cheap in game, too. So cheap in game. Oh, really, Coyote? I mean, I guess that kind of tracks, you know? Little bitty LTI token and such. Yeah, I believe with all that audio issue I was getting. Oh no. I moved to crash myself. Oh darn. I'm gonna let it do its thing for a little bit and see what happens. Or not? I'm scared to click around because I feel like it's going to lock up. Yeah, okay, I just crashed myself. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I wasn't using that. Yeah, Pete, I noticed that the Perseus is really good about locking up. Okay. Let's hope we're lucky and we get back in. Oh, did you, Kai? I think I got that option. What? Are you serious? I didn't get the option, but for a new launcher update, but gosh darn it. Where am I? Well, that takes the oxygen out of my tank. I'll tell you what, guys. I might actually end up ending it here. That's right, Coyote.
That's Star Citizen, baby.
That really kind of takes the oxygen out of my sails. Might try to do another Interstellar later tonight, then. Just oof my goof, you know? Wow. You know, they didn't put a lot of variation in these. It's always like the same 2 places to pick up from. What if I could run those with a hull C? A genie point to ruin, you know? That way I wouldn't have to load the cargo myself. Okay, if that's the case, I think I am going to go ahead and wrap it up. I'm sorry, buddy. I am. But that's just the way Star Citizen goes. But just so you guys know, next week is going to be a real funky dunky schedule. Because, like I said, Tuesday, got to work the bookshop. I forget where we're going. But, obviously Thursday is Thanksgiving. So there's that. And having to prepare for that. And then Friday, we're doing work. And then Saturday and Sunday. And, well, just doing a lot of stuff. So I will try to see you guys anytime that I can. So just don't expect a lot from me next weekend. Or next week. Or really don't expect a lot from me ever. But especially next week. Yeah, Kai, I want to go fight, like, caterpillars and hammerheads and stuff with it. I want to see how it does against the big ships. So I guess I'm going to have to work on my bounty hunting. But alright. You guys have a wonderful night. Take care of yourselves. I'm going to go eat something, too, because I am hungry. Raymond, probably not, because I'm not a good cook, and, I'm gonna be honest, man. I've always kind of secretly hated Thanksgiving. Well, not so secretly hated Thanksgiving. Always having to spend it with a bunch of relatives that I don't really know how to connect with. And, you know, we both kind of just tolerate each other or just awkwardly exist. And To tell you the truth, since it's always been near my birthday and my birthday got lumped into it, it's like, hooray, I'm spending it with a bunch of awkward adults that I don't quite know, understand, or like. So if I can actually spend the day with little to no people as possible, I look forward to it. But all right. You guys have a wonderful night. Take care of yourselves. Go eat something nice for me. If I don't see you in a few days, I do apologize, but I will see you when I see you. And for those of you who celebrate, I hope that you get nice and fat and stuffed on Thanksgiving. And for those of you who don't, I hope you have a really pleasant Thursday.
Guests are not allowed in this building.
So until next time, keep on trucking. Have a good night, guys.
Torpedo burrito.